God, it feels good to squid. I wouldn't usually, but damn, it's hot today. It's like 30 degrees plus, and I've only got to go down to the hospital. My first time back at Norfolk and Norwich, not for an appointment as such. That's in a couple of days. I've got to go and have a blood test. They want me to have that done a couple of days early, so it's all ready and stuff. I'd be pretty pissed off about that if I lived far away from the hospital, but luckily it's not far from me, so I don't mind. But I know people who are going to end up going there who had their transplant around the same time as me. I think I had my indicator on all the way down there. Oops. Yeah, I know someone who had a transplant around the same time as me, about a week or two before me. He's still in hospital. When I was in there, we ended up actually in the same room, and we both went to the same unit. He lives in Durham, which is quite far out of Norwich, especially if you've just got to come in for a blood test, then 2 days later come in for your appointment. But he said he don't really mind about that. He likes to get out and about. He gets cheap travel as well because he's got impaired eyesight and all that sort of thing, so that helps out a bit. God, that road, man, so bumpy. But cool, that does feel nice to be out. I was going to put my gloves on, but I thought, no, well, if I'm not putting the jacket on, why put gloves on? That's only down the road. I want to test the camera out a little bit as well, because I had to move it a bit, because the last time I'd done a video, which hasn't been edited or uploaded as of now, while I'm filming. And I don't know whether I will do. I went on a quick evening ride, but the footage, although don't look too bad for it getting dark, but the angle was a bit funny because I had to take it off to change the battery and stuff like that, just to give the other battery a rest and charge the other one up to keep it all in working order. So the angle was, so that was right low down, you couldn't really see the sky much on much of the footage, so hopefully it should be okay now. So I changed the angle a bit. Let me check. No, it's too sunny. Well, I think it looks alright. It's so sunny I can't really see the screen when I tap on the back of it. But yeah, last week was my last appointment at Cambridge. I know it's only a week later that I'm having another appointment at Norwich, but they said, you know, still go to your other appointment once they'd booked that. I got a letter the other day and they've booked me another appointment at Cambridge. I don't know why they've done that. It's silly really, because I really don't need it. If I'm going to Norwich now, those doctors are just as good, just the same. The only thing I don't do at Norwich for patients like me is the actual transplant, so that's why us as patients wonder quite a lot. It's like, well, why do we have to go to Cambridge so often after the transplant? I understand like the first couple of weeks or so, but then we have to go, like, I think it's every week for the first 3 weeks or so, and then I go to 2 weeks, and that, you know, so long ago already, I can't remember exactly, but something like that, and then you go every 2 weeks for quite a while. And I only just changed to like every 3 weeks the last couple of appointments. But that's like, well, why can't the doctors at Norwich see us? Because all we do is go all that way to Cambridge, 70 miles away from where I live, go have blood tests done, go wait around and see the doctor. Is everything okay? Yeah, everything's okay. Okay, we'll make this change, make that change, or we won't make no changes. Make another appointment for another 3 weeks. We'll see you then. And it's like, well, why can't we go to Norwich and do that? And they just relay any blood tests, results, any changes, things like that, to them by email or something. And it's like, why? Why go all that way for that when Norwich are more than capable enough to do that? And any other places, because there's people from all over the region going there, you know, all over East Anglia and probably beyond a bit. And it does feel nice to squid, man. I'd be melting like a motherfucker right now if I had all my gear on. I'm sure I'll still get fairly hot when I'm sitting at lights, so we'll find out in a sec. But while moving along, although it's warm because it's just so hot outside anyway, the air, the breeze getting through my t-shirt and just across my arms and that, just so nice. Why are you getting in this lane if you're not going to go anyway? So my head and that does get in the right hand lane to pass cars. That's meant to be used just to pass cars that are turning left and stuff, but a lot of us call it the fast lane. But why get in it if you don't need to? If you're not going to speed up a bit to get past the other traffic, or you're not, there's no one turning right or left even, so why use it? Stupid news holding them back from the other car, not going past him at all. What are you doing? Fucking idiot. Fucking moving on to the roundabout while I'm getting onto, I don't care if he's turning left, as you fucking wait, man. God, it's been a long time since I've come down here. Dialysis ward is just there on the top floor. Wonder if any of them recognise my helmet. Doubt it. That's even if they were looking out the window. Wonder how many people squidded in today. Let's have a look at the bikes there. They put barriers there. I guess cars are still being parked in there like wankers because they don't want to pay for shit. Thought I'd see what's there. He's got his gear with him, but he probably came really early when it was still cold. Nicely done. Cool little 390 Duke. Locked up properly. Am I neutral? Yep. It's probably new, it looks new, it's nice. Nice old Triumph Street Triple. Outer exhaust. Wonder what year that is. Let's have a little look. It's got those round headlights, I'm not sure I like them as much as the modern ones, some people prefer them. GF11. It's not an 11 plate, is it? When did they change them lights? I'm sure it was before then, right? Oh no, could be wrong. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute for more squidding. Let's have a look at some old fire blades. And an old R1. Oh shit. Just fallen over it. It's one old fire blade. It's good that people managed to keep these on the road. As long as they're looked after well, they last forever, don't they? An old R1. I had a look just before I went in hospital. It's a T-Reg, which is 99. So can't remember what year they came out, but they're somewhere around them, isn't it? So it's one of the original models, probably. That's that bike. Not really interested in the big Taurus, but some people might be. And there's a big old T-Reg CBO of some kind. Guess it might be the CBO 1000 in the Sport Tourer. By the looks of it, it's got proper sport bars. Can't read that from it. Someone might be able to. Nice big chunky gold chain. It's probably a big engine anyway. I'm not sure if that's 1000 or not. Let's have a look. Don't matter, do it? I still can't see what it says. Oh yeah, 1100. CBR 1100. Says XX or something. Value free injection. Another fire blade. Nice and red. It's an 08. Pretty nice. And there's the 390 Duke. I'm not really super keen on their styling. I don't know if I'd ever have one, but alright looking bikes, I'd have a go on one, of course. Looks brand new, but I can't bother to check. And there's that Triumph Street Triple. And there's the best bike of all. How the heck do you get squashed bugs on the bit where your ass is and behind you? I don't know. Crazy. seat's hot already. But it wasn't long. I don't know if I captured the time before I went in. I didn't look at it, that's for sure. And I had my blood test and the thing's come off already because it's so hot. It just fell off and blew away in the wind and I went chasing after it. So many miles I've done since I put petrol in. Oh, the wrong button. I'm 16,126 miles done. So I've done like 400,000, somewhere like that. Is it like that? Or maybe a bit less. Still done a fair few miles myself. Well, 325 on there, and I didn't reset that straight away, so I've done more than 325 miles at least. And on trip A I've done 38.4 since I fueled up, so hopefully that will last a bit longer. Right, let's get moving so I can get some just damn hot. I'm glad I ain't got my jacket on. Oh, so I wouldn't usually do this and I won't do it very often, but I'm literally down the road really, so I shouldn't have to do anything drastic to make myself come off. The rattle seemed to have sorted itself out again. I don't know again if I put that video up or not, but I put one video up where it was totally fixed. And I stuffed a little bit more in there to try and make sure it stays in place better. And then at certain revs it was rattling very slightly again, but I haven't heard it at all today, so hopefully that's bedded in. And that's the end of that, at least for a while. Choose your lane, mate. Annoying bastard. These brakes are sharp. I don't like how far in I have to press it to start getting proper braking. I don't know if that would be better if they were bled or anything being adjusted won't make any difference. It's just lovely doing a bit of squidding. I say this is one of the rare occasions I have decided to do it. This is the only time I've ever done it so far. It's just so hot and I don't have to go so far. Let's go for a bit of a longer ride rather than just turning left here. Wonder what's going on over there. Notice all the stuff over there a while ago. I don't know whether they've got some sort of concert on again or they're doing something else. Loads of portaloos and stuff there. But I know they do concerts now and then. There's one not that long ago and you could tell all the old 80s stars singing from my house there. Oh, so nice. There's a few clouds coming over now as well, so the sun's not beaming down really strong all the time now. I can understand why people do squid. I just don't understand why some people who like to stunt a lot squid, because you're heightening your chances of coming off, probably more than doubling your chances of coming off doing wheelies and stoppies and all sorts of shit. Put frighteners on them a bit, they might think a bit more then. If a bike's coming along, even if it's quite far away, just wait for it, let it go. You never know if they're going too fast, or going faster than you think. I keep doing that every now and then. I'll change gear and I'll come off the throttle a bit and that just really drag you forward. But all the gear all the time. I know, that is right. That is right really. If I'm constantly going 10-15 miles an hour, I think that's okay. So I'll stick at that speed. No, of course I won't. That's a very rare occasion I would do this, like I say. Like I say, it's the first time I have, but it's just down the road and back. And it's too bloody hot. Especially with my thermal line jacket, which I keep going on about. Yeah, I know I can buy something else, but I ain't got the money. By next summer I'll definitely buy something else. Something with plenty of vents. I guess I'll end that here. Nice little Squiddy video if I do put it up. I say that quite a lot because sometimes I'll go out and do a little video. To me at the time it don't seem like much. Then I edit and that and I think, well, that's alright, people might like that. Even though my videos aren't the best, I don't have much I can do but go around talking shite. Is he going to go back into the left or? Last little blast of air. But anyway, yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. I don't know, I wouldn't even say that. But anyway, yeah, I'll end the video there because there's not much more I can really talk about on this short little ride. Except, don't squid, kids. Unless you're riding sensibly and slowly and not going far. I think it's okay as long as you're careful, and be extra careful of those cars because they're the ones that will cause you problems when you're driving carefully.
It's me and my man compadre, black and white and ivory and black ebony. They can't step to me, weaponry is heavenly. They can't see us in the 313 vicinity. Hey yo, M,
What up? I come in like ha ha, I'm ill like nah nah, and y'all don't wanna see me cause I'm ill with the skills.